my Capricorns. Let's see, what do I have for Capricorn this month? Oh my God. I want to do this one. Capricorn. Let's see, what do we have? All right, Capricorn for December 2025. I feel like you guys, Capricorn, which I feel like, I don't know if this is out of character for you guys, but I think you guys have been really asking the universe for maybe more connection, more love, more romance, and this may not, it could be, I think it's, all right. I think it is, with your, current situation in your relationships where you're like, I want more romance, in like the regular, like textbook love kind of way. But I think, that this could also be, you want more love and romance, in life in general. Right. And romanticizing life and looking at life as like almost like a movie and, a storybook of, fairy tale and happy endings. And I feel like you guys kind of have this energy now for the month of December coming towards you guys of like, wanting to be a little bit more, kind of fantasy, a little bit more. It's again, I feel like it's out of character for you guys, Capricorn. You guys are pretty serious, okay? You guys are pretty serious. And I think that you guys have this pull and this urge now to be like less serious, to be, again, like romanticizing life, to kind of have that energy of like la da da, I can just kind of flow and be easygoing and not really have to worry too much, about being so serious. I think that you guys want that playfulness a little more. And you're asking the universe for that. They're going to give that to you. And again, whether this is in the traditional like romance sense, like you have a romantic partner coming in, who can offer that for you. And, you want to be like, have that romance played up in, your relationships, or have that romance played up, in the way you look at the lens of life, things like that. The universe is going to do that for you. They're going to give you that opportunity and that chance because you're asking for it. And whether you've been saying it out loud or, maybe you're sitting here and you're like, I never wished for that, like in your dreams, in your mind, in your mind's eye, like you've been kind of manifesting this and imagining this and like kind of daydreaming about like, oh, that sounds so cool. Oh, I wish I could have that. And it's like it's coming now. It's coming to fruition and it's playing out because when you do that, and like we think about things like internally and you're thinking about, oh, I want this, I want this, I want that, like that's a form of manifestation, like you don't always have to say things out loud for things to come to you and for that manifestation. I can't talk. Oh my gosh. For that manifestation to play out. So that's what's happening in this month of December. Is like you guys have been pretty secure, pretty sturdy, and like your level headedness and your groundedness of like, kind of like things go this way. We play by the rules. It's pretty strict around here. I think that your desire, unconsciously or, consciously, your desire to have that playfulness and that love come in, it's going to come out. It's going to be here. And you're going to see that over the next couple of weeks of December that like you have this shift about you and and other things, especially new things coming into your life. There's this new shift of playfulness, of love, of happy, uplifting, very innocent, like childlike type of play here where you may not be used to that. It's a little uncomfortable for you. It's a little odd because that's not the energy you guys normally have. That's not the vibe you normally bring to the table, but it's something that you've wanted and you've asked for, and now it's happening and it's going to play out. I would say this is a theme that's going to carry for you guys into 2026 is you guys are going to have this, energy of, innocence and playfulness and lightheartedness and fun. And you're going to be bringing, a lot more lighter, happy vibes to the function than when you've been bringing in the past. And that's great. And that's really exciting. Change can be a little scary, especially you guys, Capricorn, kind of looking at this type of change a little bit out of character, but this is exciting and it's fun. And I think it's going to give you a new look on life here and a new look and, maybe lens of how you're looking at your life, right? It's kind of like you guys are kind of getting a new pair of glasses here on how you see the world and how you see your yourself even. And it's going to really change you and it's going to really give you this new opportunity to have more fun, to let loose, and it's going to pay out by, all other areas of your life, feeling that uplift and that higher vibration, your money, your relationships, your career, business, everything is going to kind of have this like lightheartedness about it where it's like you can play with things a lot now. You have that capability and that energy to maybe make some moves and make some decisions that like you would have never done in the past. It's a little too risky. It's a little too playful. I'm just messing around. I just want to see how this turns out. That was never your vibe. Like you guys never had the mentality, Capricorn, of, well, let me just do this and see how that goes. You're doing it because you know it's going to work and you know it's going to play out. But now you have this new energy with that love and that lightheartedness and that happiness coming in of like, let's just try it. Let's just see. Why not? And I think you guys are going to be taking a little bit more risks in these, areas than you would have in the past, but they're going to significantly pay off because you're taking that risk and that challenge and you're stepping outside of your comfort zone there. So good luck, Capricorn.